As with photography, focus creates a clear and sharp image, but also aids in storytelling. With photography, we normally depend on super fast autofocus. With video, most within the industry have been used to manually focusing. The aim of focus with video is to guide the viewer's attention to an area of the frame. Though with video, the focus point can change over the duration of a shot. We can move focus from one thing to another. Manual control over focus is a technique that requires practice, but can be mastered. In the video world, there are specialists called focus pullers who adjust focus professionally, though often we want to simply focus ourselves. As we know, a wide aperture for photography will have a super shallow depth of field, especially on a full-frame camera like this. But imagine attempting to manually focus a video of a moving subject at 1.2. Possible, but very tough. My advice is to change to a smaller f-stop like f4 and things become a lot easier. You might think, let me shoot at f16. Be careful. From my experience, it can be deceptively difficult to see what's sharp and what's slightly soft, and there's nothing worse than having a soft subject. And in 4K, critical focus is even more challenging. We know as photographers a wider lens has a wide depth of field, depending on the distance of the subject to the lens. These are compromises that we often don't consider in photography due to autofocus. With that in mind, Canon set about creating an autofocus technology for video that they call Dual Pixel CMOS AF. Let me demonstrate how this works. First, I set my Canon lens to autofocus. Now it's time to choose what autofocus method I want to use. With Canon's range of cameras, users are able to rely on Dual Pixel CMOS AF technology. It provides smooth focus tracking, which means holding sharp focus when your subject is on the move. One option within the menu is face detection. This is useful in a number of situations, such as interviews, or when the camera or subject is moving. Say you want to maintain focus on a section of the frame. By touching the LCD screen, you lock in your focus area. You can even shift focus whilst recording by selecting another area of the frame. Just as you're able to trust autofocus with photography, now with Canon's Dual Pixel CMOS AF, you'll be able to stay focused on the story. You like what I did there, right? Stay focused. In our next lesson, we'll combine the elements we've covered over this series and begin crafting the story through editing in post-production.